All right, this is a video review. Remember, the best way is always reading price action and then looking for pullback for either blackjack or role reversal and entering. So, as right here, we're going to go read the price action from the very end of the chart, and this what waiting for and reading and looking for. Okay, what I read here is price when a certain place on 4-hour chart made a higher low already, made a higher high, came back. This is a blackjack already happened, the right hand of the chart. Regardless of out thinking about outcome, this is the setup, this is the system, this is the method it demands to take us by here. And this is your stop loss right here, and this is your buy right here, and then you leave it alone. Doesn't matter how long, how much. You're supposed to buy just about here, yes, 70 pip, and let's see whatever happened. Whatever happened, happened afterward. As we can see in this regard, it went up. So if I was even selling this here, getting out here, this is a higher low. Okay, this you can consider this a higher high compared to this and a higher low. You could even get in here, leave it alone. Sometime price just go. This one was beyond anybody's expectation. Would just go. All right. I'm just gonna look for the method is very simple. Higher high, higher low, blackjack or roll reversal, pull back to roll reversal, blackjack, continuation buy. Lower high, lower low. Let's look at the CAD, which went down. Okay. So what happened here? Okay, so this is it. So CAD, I have 4-hour breakout of this. Make this trend line with Ray. Okay. I have the breakout to the downside. All right. Then all I need to wait for is a 4-hour or 1-hour blackjack. So what happened here? I have a 4-hour blackjack already. Right here. Entry, stop, let it go. You don't know how far. Doesn't matter. Just let it go. Let it go. All right. Let's see. Lower high, breakout of a pattern. So either you have a pattern, either you can do a pattern, or you can do a lower bias change. Okay. So let's look at the pound dollar. So regardless of what the fundamental bias or any bias, this is it. This one was easy. Sharp V. Already we know that this is a sharp V. This is just coming to make a saucepan and pound yen, same thing. I thought this one. That's your buy. You could go for a 1-hour blackjack. Okay, this was a tricky. In the beginning of every big move, there's a lot of shakedown. So look at the shakedown. So your stop is safe right here. All right. Shakedown. Didn't have to get out. You can continue. If you got out, you continue on break even. This is another. This is it. You can get in this candle right there. It's your signal. a 15-minute blackjack, right? Look what happened. Okay. I already know what happened. Pound yen. What other Aussie for our chart? Bouncing double bottom at 50, and there was a pivot here. M3, a double bottom at 200. Price already making higher low, higher low. This is shakedown, but compares to higher low. So even if it's going sideways in a rangy, you have a double bottom 50. Just get out. Let's just see. Let's just see what happened. It went pause here. The high, then you just stay in, break even, get out. Again, how could I miss this RR? Okay, this is the zone. I'm supposed to buy again. It looked really not good here, but again, you have a blackjack, bow and arrow, RR. Buy here, your stop is safe here. No matter what happened, you have a stop loss. Let it go. Don't take profit. Okay, that's it. The harder ones is like when there is no consolidation breakout and there's no lower high, lower just price just come like this one. Look at this. The only thing was going is price came to previous high, right around, just touch the previous wicks in this area. Yeah, I went to the previous zone. And then you have a sharp drop in between. There was no early entry, but then you have a breakout, boom. Then you have a bow, and then you have this. Okay, this one was either stop out or break even, but then you gotta leave this stop here. Bow perfect breakout, gone. So in this around here, let's see. Uh, this one, okay, and this one is the one that you never had anything, right? Yeah. So this is just the elevator up and stair step down. Okay. So this was good. This bow and arrow. Okay. This perfect. Get in here. Get in here. Just let it go. This one was stopped out. Okay. Look at a 4-hour chart. Stay with the 4-hour chart. 4-hour chart. You have never closed above 50. Made a bow and arrow consolidation on 50 down. Your entries right there. So you have one stop, but then you let profits run. You make a lot more than that. What other pair? Yeah, New Zealand saw this very clearly. So it was a sideway action first. No, okay, sideway. Actually, yeah. So it's really not looking anything, but then when this thing, I mean, just make it bigger. Yeah, it never looked like it was gonna go. It's just like gonna go sideway. But when you saw this in clarity at like 9:30, 10 o'clock. This was a perfect blackjack, perfect. I mean, we didn't have a high. I know I didn't have a higher low here, but come on, this pingo at the moving averages after so much sideway, it doesn't matter if price in a range. I mean, if price in a range, but it goes so much of bullish pressure comes in at 34, lots of consolidate buying accumulation, and you have all of a sudden a major clue. You gotta just take it and leave it stop and let it be, and not just wait, not get out here, see what happened, just like let it didn't even come back to break even. Boom, it just kept going, going, going. It's gone. So the lesson here is, even if it's a sideway market and you see a good blackjack because price making a little bit higher low than this, it doesn't have to make a higher high. As long as making higher low and you get a blackjack like this, you got to get in no matter what happened. Yeah, you could get out at break even. Just let it go. And after this breakout, you always got a pullback to this area. Why didn't just take it? Just trust it. Don't worry about what's going to happen next. Just trust that breakout, roll reversal, put a stop. If it comes back, five doesn't, you just let it work. It doesn't matter. I know, look like never assume what's going to do. Just follow the golden rule, which is you have a breakout of bias shape, higher high, higher low, higher high, breakout of the previous range, pull back to this, going sideways, just get in there. Get in, get in, get in. Leave a pending order around there. Leave something here. Let it go. All right, Euro. Ah, that's the one that I really saw a nice bow and arrow, didn't take it. Hold on. Okay. So I was on to this pair since this whole range. Okay, now start making higher lows. Once it did this, I remember I was in right at this candle right here about this bingo, right? And then obviously it looked like it's gonna take this, go lower. So I thought it can go like this low, but didn't, or this right here, but didn't go. So, but once it did this back, like coming back, and I thought it's gonna just take it down. Once it start to go back up and right here, you're right here, you knew that it's gonna just keep going. This was the time. And what happened right there, here? Okay, so price is definitely in the range. Okay, we know that it could just go back to range, come down. But being at this place right here is very good. It's very good bow and arrow. I mean, that's it. This is it. This is the clue. This is the solid clue to buy. If it stopped out, stopped out. But most of the time, it's gonna go, 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 and it went go, just go. And look, it broke the range. It never gave us. Uh, they gave us a roll reversal. Once it just go a little bit above, a little bit pushing, 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 boom. So in that case, you could just look for 1 hour blackjacks, and you got a bunch of them. Okay, got a lot of. Well, this this was good. Missed this was good. Anyway, target was always a weekly 200, and that's exactly what happened. Stop. So this is exactly how he's supposed to trade. Okay, so and no matter what, you can look at the daily, connect the dots on daily, highs and lows in daily. All right, keep connecting until something happened. Then you can go to 4 hour, see if is there a breakout coming up. It's keep breaking, lower high, keep breaking downside. And at the same time, you're seeing a perfect blackjack in 4 hour right there. And if it's happening inside the pattern, it's all right. Inside the pattern, inside the range, it's all right. Okay. Price, first of all, this right here, solid consolidation and outside bar in the direction. Well, I understand that this, you could never be sure that if it's going to break, previous low, like this area was looking like it's going to stick around. And this area, so I was looking everything horizontally and start to just do a triangle, man. And look at that, this perfect. It, so if I don't, perfect retest in 4 hour, this is a blackjack. Then you could do this, you could do 1 hour. If you miss that, just go into 1 hour. You gotta trust those first blackjacks, okay, after the breakout. So this is a breakout of this triangle, like right here. You gotta trust these first and second blackjacks, second quick blackjacks, third quick blackjacks. Gotta trust them. All right. Dollars fallen because of the Fed policy. Gotta trust that. All right, that's it. I just wanted to make sure that in the future We just remember to do our three things to sum it up. A first blackjack on a lower time frame after a breakout on a bigger time frame or a bias change. You can do anywhere, any way you like. This is blackjack. It's blackjack. But most importantly is as long as price start to make lower highs within a pattern or range, and you get a blackjack within a pattern and range, even if it's you put this lows as a mm, yeah, you can say this is the area where it could stop. But if you have a good consolidation for long term, and then you have good first, a good, you got your first blackjack, you just have a 1 to 10, 1 to 10, 1 to 10, most likely 5 plus R. Okay. So, two lessons to sum it up. Yes, easy to spot pattern breakout and blackjacks. Never so simple, but yes, easy to spot this pattern now. But in real time, all you have is alligator jaw open, and you got your blackjack, right? All these lines, this could be even here, doesn't matter right now, because once you start seeing lower highs in a blackjack, that's more important than the pattern. So you have lower high breakout, and the first and the blackjack. That's very important one too. uh if it's even if it's within, you call it a range, let's say we call this a range. Okay, let's say this is the area we're looking at. Range. I mean, sitting here, do triangle, we can do horizontal range. But if it's you seeing to go down, lower highs to go, signals pushing, reading price action, lower high, it's pushing down, and you see something so perfectly obvious as this bow and arrow. It's just like given. All right, for 5 6 R, you got it. 5 plus R, 6 plus R, you got to take it. So all this happening in the market, right? uh right now, not sure, but it's gonna repeat every day. I mean, every week, every couple weeks. You're gonna get on short-term time frame, you're gonna get your breakout blackjacks. Okay, what about this? What about this? Wherever it was, you had a solid breakout, solid blackjacks. Do your go for 5 plus R, right? Let me see if it happened. Mm-mm. I don't know. You could. So either way, I mean, yeah, that's looking at everything. This was very clear. Price breaking this, price making a blackjack here, higher low blackjack, not going down, coming, pushing back up from here, making a higher high, higher low, and then even if it's in under the previous range, you could just start here. All right. Uh, so these are 5 6 R trade. So summary: take the first blackjack, even if it's inside the range. Number one, if it's outside, obviously. If it's second, if it's make the just the higher high, higher low, like this euro yen, just no consolidation. I mean, you could call this something, but as long as it's make this a little some kind of V, and then higher low, and then a higher high. This was perfect here. And shorting right here. Okay, this was this. Yeah, obviously I was looking for, but didn't happen. So you will see when you have a sharp V's like this, it's a saucepan again. It doesn't. It wasn't a like a higher. If it was went a little bit higher, it would be better. But it still is a saucepan. Okay, still is a saucepan. It's still a saucepan. Just like pound yen, it was still a saucepan. All right. So we can make it. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. We're gonna look for those patterns. We're gonna look for those price action to making bullish highs or higher lows, higher highs for bullish, and lower high, low for bearish. We're gonna make it happen. So this was, I spotted this saucepan. Look, sharp, and this was easier because it broke, it went bias change, BC. So this was sitting there. Look, now I got it. There was a saucepan right there. So that's it. This candle right here was my signal. The saucepan is started to confirm its move, and this is it. So, so sometime you get moved like this, sometime you get halfway, whatever happened, but you have a pattern breakout, blackjack here, but this one, yeah, you know, don't be so worried if it makes you another ABC corrections, complete suspense, you get stopped out here, you get back in. Or you can put your stop here at the below this shoulder. Look at this. It's a shoulder also. It's a shoulder. So you can call it head and shoulder, you can call it saucepan, you can get in the shoulder, get in the, even earlier or here. It makes no difference. The only thing is you read price action for reversal for bullish, bullish, push, bullish, push. This is a confirmed bullish push. You can even take a little bit later. Yeah, shakeout. Don't get, don't worry about the couple. Early shakeout in a big trend is always going to be shakeout. Got to shake out the one day low, one day low. And let's see if it was a whole day. Yeah. So this was a shakeout right there. Yeah, it's a daily 1, 2, 3 day saucepan. Then, oh, one day sideways shakeout. Then this daily candle right there was beautiful, beautiful bow and arrow. That's it. You can look at that as a confirmation. Look at that. There's pivots underneath. Everything is working. So that's it. Read price action for bullish pressure for higher high low, bearish pressure for lower high lower lows, and pattern breakouts. It's a lot of pattern breakouts, a lot of some saucepan, some head and shoulders, some just bias change and higher low and blackjack and or roll reverse and gone. So it's gonna happen again every time frame. Let's read and play, and don't worry about being certain. Just go for 3, 4 plus R and take the stops or leave it alone. And that's it. Done.